Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, and you're listening to the Smacked Raw podcast.
Like, okay, well, has this always been a thing? Where have I been?
Everyone, welcome to the Hell in a Cell 2020 prediction show. We are two hosts from the Smacked Raw podcast here to run down the show and give our insight on, what we think is going to go down, who's going to walk away the winners, and overall how this show might shape out. My name is, of course, Kyle Tyson, and I'm joined today for the predictions episode, Mr. RN. RN, how you doing, bud?
What's good, boss man?
Oh, man. It's pretty good. Hell in a Cell debuting or coming out tomorrow night. Shaping up to be a kind of maybe a sleeper hit, man. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, as long as most of the matches, the majority of the matches are Hell in a Cell, like that's the thing that kills me about it. Like if it's gonna be Hell in a Cell, I think every match should be in the cell.
Oh, wow, really?
Never lift that bitch off the ground.
You could have simultaneous matches happening in the cell and on the cell. Who knows? You guys, that was a bad joke. You guys, we're doing this new thing. You guys can join along with us. You can get at us on Twitter at SmackDrawPod or hit us up personally. We have our handles on the screen at the Kai Tai Show or at Mr. 8984. Give us your predictions. We're going to tally them up over the course of the Big Four pay-per-views, WWE pay-per-views. And at the end of every Big Four, we will declare a winner between us and our friends of the show. And we'll also declare a loser. So it'll be a lot of fun. Obviously, this first run is going to be very short because we're going to do the first culmination at Survivor Series. But then we'll run predictions from after that all the way to Royal Rumble. So it'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you interact with us. You can be in our group chat, on our Discord, or like I said, just get at us directly on Twitter. Let us know who you think will win the matches at Hell in a Cell. So far, confirmed 5 matches for Hell in the Cell, and then a 6th one that might be getting teased. However, even if we predict on the 6th one, it's kind of obvious who our pick will be. So right. We'll just include it in case it happens. But otherwise, let's kick it off. First up, we have the revenge story of Jeff Hardy taking on Elias. Elias wants revenge for Jeff Hardy not running him over. RN, I'll kick it off with you. Who do you have and why?
Jeff Hardy, because they just won't let this fucking old man die. They won't let him go away. So, and he's the face of Raw. So Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy, the new face, the new role model of Monday Night Raw. I'm going to go on the opposite side. I'm going to say Elias. He's been on a long layoff. If rumors are to be true, he's the new hot thing behind the scenes. Vince wants to give him a main event push. I'm going to go ahead and just give this one to Elias.
I wanted to do that as well, but like Elias never wins at pay-per-views.
Yeah. Could be a start, man. Could be a start.
I hope I'm wrong. I hate Jeff Hardy. So yeah. I hope I'm wrong.
So what will most likely be the first Hell in the Cell match of the evening, Sasha Banks in her 3rd Hell in a Cell match takes on Bayley, newcomer to the Cell, for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'll kick this one off. I'm going to go with Sasha. I think they're going to give it to her. However, if her title history is anything to notate, she'll probably lose that belt on the following SmackDown. But for Sunday night, inside that red cell, I think Sasha walks away, your new SmackDown Women's Champion.
I'm going to go the opposite way. I think Bayley's going to win.
Yeah?
I don't think they have the faith in Sasha like they do in the other four horsewomen. Not necessarily including Bayley in that, but I think that they're going to ride this out till Becky or Charlotte or somebody else comes along to do anything.
Wow. What's your thoughts on this feud overall?
I didn't want this feud to happen. I thought that they should have rode this out with them until we got a real crowd to have the blow-off match on. I do like how they switched it up and made it Bayley turn instead of Sasha for the 5,000th time, but I don't understand why they always feel the need that everyone has to feud. Like, why can't people just be friends and not fucking turn on each other and break someone's neck with a chair? Like, they could have still been together and not had the tag titles and Sasha not being a champ at all and just backing Bayley up and them being tight and taking care of each other. Like, I that's the part that always pisses me off about them. Like, they can't just have two people be cool and ride some shit out. Like, they always have to have a blood feud to prove that they're friends.
Yeah, I can see that. Next up, with the Money in the Bank contract up for grabs, was recently decided on Law and Otis. The Miz will be taking on Otis for that coveted contract. RN, who do you have and why?
I hate it, but Miz.
The Miz?
I mean, Otis is trash. Like, as much as I don't like Miz now, I'd much rather see Miz with the case than Otis.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think, unfortunately, Otis, it's not serving his character really.
No.
Anything. His character is getting over without the contract being a stipulation. You know,
right.
People like Otis just for him being Otis. The contract isn't really needed. Plus, it fits better in a heel's possession anyways. Even though...
we should be honest, if they, like, my thing with it was, like, I wouldn't have minded if he had kept it and cashed it in if they had done anything with him besides vignettes with Mandy Rose. Like, let him be on TV and win some matches, like, get his ass kicked and come back and, like, be a baby face and get the crowd behind him. So when he does cash in, it's not necessarily realistic because we know he's not going to win, but at least it'll be a big moment and at least it'll keep him fresh and keep him at the top of the mid card or the top of the card where you want him to be. But he hasn't done anything, like literally nothing. So it's like, get it off of him.
Yeah, I say Miz gets that contract at Hell in the Cell, and then Otis down the road maybe grabs the Intercontinental Championship. You know,
I'm not mad at it. And you already know he's Vince's guy, so eventually he's gonna get a title. He's gonna get a title shot or get the title.
Yeah. What will be I'm assuming the co-main event is going to be the Hell in the Cell match between Drew McIntyre taking on Randy Orton. Of course, this feud has been going on, I think at this point, a little too long, to be fair. And I believe that Drew is going to win inside Hell in the Cell. As much as I'd love to see Randy with the title, I think Drew right now is good, and I think we've missed the window for Randy to take it off of him. So I believe that Drew is going to win. Unfortunately, I believe this would give Randy 3 straight losses to Drew McIntyre, but that's just how I see it playing out.
I'm over babyface Drew McIntyre.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I don't think Randy should be the champion because I feel like he's one of those guys that are, at this point, he should be one of your like setup guys. But I'm over Drew. I think Drew's gonna win. I'm picking Drew to win, but I'm over babyface Drew. It just doesn't. It's not clicking for me.
Yeah. I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, Drew does seem kind of like the clear favorite in this feud. Not sure exactly who he moves on to or if it just keeps going on in general. But yeah, I think Drew's a lock for that title. Not as big of a lock, however, as our main event. We have Roman Reigns taking on Jey Uso inside Hell in the Cell, an I Quit match with the consequences is that Jimmy and Jey, if Jey quits, must do Roman's biddings, take his orders, acknowledge him as the tribal chief, and if they refuse, not only are they out of the family, So are the wife, the kids, everybody's out. No one's getting Christmas cards. No one's invited to the barbecue anymore. They're out of the family. I'll go ahead and kick this one off. I think Roman is obviously going to win. It's a lock. In fact, all I can do is think about the funny ways Roman could win. I fantasized about Roman holding Jay on the top of the cell, about to toss him off. Jay, of course, quits in fear of his life, and then Roman murders him anyway. But obviously that can't take place now if Roman needs henchmen, so we can't kill him, unfortunately.
I mean, I've been asking for this since Roman became heel. So you already know. I want Roman to win, and I want them to be his henchmen. I want full bloodline, mob boss taking over, running SmackDown.
Yeah, man, dude. The whole, just this whole persona that Roman has adapted has got to be one of not just one of the best characters for Roman, just one of the best characters on WWE in
Absolutely.
general, man. And he's always had it in him. It's perfect, man. It's terrific, dude.
It just makes I spent so much time hating Roman Reigns because of the undefeated babyface bullshit that they would make him do. And I said this numerous times. Joe Inoki, whatever the hell his last name, is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Him outside of WWE not being Roman Reigns, all that, he's fire. Why will you not let that man do what he does in real life on this job when you've clearly said he's your man? So this is what happens when you finally let him do what he can do and what he wants to do, and when he gives a shit about it.
Fantastic, man. Couple prop ups really quick. Does Goldberg appear? It's a slight rumor. Bill Goldberg.
I hope not. I fucking hate Goldberg. I hate him with a passion.
Yeah, but let's just bet if he does appear in some capacity.
This would probably be where it would be if he does.
Yeah.
I'd say no.
I'm going to say yes. I think Goldberg is going to appear. And then lastly, I think the bet should be more or less, does this match take place rather than who wins it? But the teased match between The Fiend and T-Bar from Retribution. A, does the match take place, and B, who wins?
If it takes place at The Fiend, and I just can't get behind a motherfucker named T-Bar. I just T-Bag and T-Bone every time he, like, and the fake Bane mask and everything. Like, and Dijakovic is so fucking amazing. Like, and this is what he gets pulled up into.
Yeah. Watch my recap of Raw this week if you really want to know how I felt about Dijak. But yeah, so you believe, does the match take place?
I honestly don't know. Like I said, I thought it was a real thing because I saw like breaking news WWE shit. I thought that it was really added. So I mean, I hope it does. I mean, we're only at 5 matches, so
yeah, be crazy if the Fiend's on the kickoff match. I'm gonna say no. The match doesn't take place.
Yeah,
as much as I'd like to see a Fiend entrance at Hell in the Cell, just because they fit, I don't see it. I think it's below the Fiend.
Remember last time with that stupid ass red cage, you couldn't see shit.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to do the red lighting anymore, I hope. But yeah, so that's our predictions. Let us know what you guys think. Who's going to win in the comment section below the video. Of course, like I said, send us personally your predictions on Twitter at SmackDrawPod, myself at The Kai Tai Show, and of course RN at Mr. 8984. And yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to see you guys on the Hell in the Cell recap show after it airs on Sunday. Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one, everybody.